All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about the chart analysis right away. We're going to jump right into it. And right after that, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as I will mention the stocks that I'm watching every single morning. So if you want to know the stocks I'm watching every single morning, you're more than welcome to join us. And the link is down below to the Discord. If it's something that interests you, we look forward to having you join us. We're 100+ members already, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses, just like the ones you have seen here pop up on the screen. Those are just examples, not guaranteed to always happen and that it will always be the same, but the opportunities are there and we're looking for them every single day. You see, stocks can always be thrown at you from different platforms and different things, but it's all about narrowing it down to the ones that actually make the move. And that's the goal every single day. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But if you're looking at the charts, you have the volume, you have it all. We're setting up for that opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. Let's jump right into this chart. And right after, we're going to talk about the ticker symbol that you won't want to miss, as well as the stocks I mentioned this morning. Here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimension. An Nndm stock has actually taken a beating today, pulling back, breaking through some support levels from the previous days, right? The previous lows, hitting a newer low and then bouncing slightly back up. Now we need to see if the bulls can continue this momentum, but I do want to start off by saying that ARK Invest continues to sell their position right now. That is the update on ARK Invest. They've been selling their positions, but they still hold a large amount, right, than they had before, but still they're slowly selling. It's going to be interesting once they start to buy. That is something to watch, but right now the selling pressure has been on. So the 50-day moving average is 653. We are in bearish territory, and anything below it is bearish, anything above it is bullish. Our support level here is 621. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows, new support levels, and pulling further away from the 50-day moving average downwards. So you definitely want to keep that in mind and watch it very, very closely. Now, right where it sits is our resistance, but I would use here this point. It's the second highest point. It's a little bit below the 50-day moving average, 652, as a resistance getting closer to the 50-day moving average. But right here as a midway point, I would use 642 to watch that closely and see if the bulls can push up the momentum, turn it into a support, get closer to 652 or the 50-day moving average of 653 and pull upwards to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. That is something to watch moving forward. We are in the $6 range, and this is something I've talked about in previous videos, that around this range, which way back here was the last time we touched $6, is the range where a lot of institutional ownership started to go up, and that's where they started to buy. Not right here at this point, but if not way back here at this point in December. So when it came back to this price, this was the average price of a lot of institutional owners, and now we're back to it again. Now, are the same institutional owners still holding? That's a big question. I bet that number has changed a little bit, but ARK Invest still seems to be bullish because they're owning still quite a bit, like around 14 million in total in their total positions between all the different funds that they have Nano Dimensions in, and that just shows how they feel about it. But this is something to watch very closely. Now we're going to talk about the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list and the ticker symbols I mentioned this morning. We hit 2 home runs, and all I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've mentioned before, and it's given some great swing trade opportunities, as well as every single time it pulls back to this range, it's becoming an even better opportunity to watch and keep a cost average low if you are long on it. But we're going to talk about that ticker symbol in just a moment. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning, and on a regular day I'm looking for 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus is a home run. So we had 2 home runs for the day, 1 regular expectation and 1 great expectation, right? So we're going to talk about that. But if this is something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below to the Discord. We're 100+ members already, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. And we look forward to having you join us. You can become part of that as well. So CFMS gave us 5%. This was our worst player, but it was still a 5% opportunity. Obviously, if execution was done correctly. That's probably one of the biggest things I talk about with these volatile stocks that I'm watching. Now, PTE gave us about 15 to 20%, and DTSS was one that I was proceeding with caution, but I wanted to watch it closely, and it needed more inflow, and inflow shot up as soon as the bell rang. As it was pulling back from 333, it fell down to the twos, and then it shot up, giving about 20 to 25% plus on that great expectation right there. That all I was looking for was inflow volume to go up, and it was one I was watching with caution, but the opportunity was there. Now, the home run of the day was PTIX, and this is one that I was watching and needed more volume, and it was one that had a lot of volatility in the pre-market, and as soon as 10 minutes went by since I started watching at 235, it was already up 50% plus, and it was already a home run for the day 10 minutes into the market, and it even got halted from so much volume. So let's go ahead and look here at this chart. So right here you can see when I started watching it in the pre-market at 235, started to run up a little bit, and then it took off, pulled back, and took off again, giving a high of the day 100% plus. I didn't want to say it like that because sometimes it could be too exaggerating, but no, it literally happened. From 235 when we watched it all the way up to 486, 490 range, you do the math, it was 100% plus from where we started watching it, but the high of the day was an 80% plus opportunity. So at the end of the day, can anyone catch it the full ride? No, not at all. But within that full ride, there was plenty of room to get anywhere from 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, and 20% plus, guys. And this is what we do and aim for every single day. If you're interested, the link to the Discord is down below in the description. So what ticker symbol do you want to add to your watch list if you don't have it already? And this ticker symbol, I've talked about it before, CHPT, Charge Point Holdings Inc. Now, I definitely recommend every single investor doing their due diligence and research, but we're heading back towards, I wouldn't call this the floor, but where the support slash floor has been since this bearish run, right? Since it fell downwards at these points, it's actually picked itself back up. And every single time it has given between 10 to 20%, and the highest was from here all the way up to $32, giving just about 30% plus gain, right, within days. Now, I'm not saying that it's guaranteed that when it gets back to these levels, it's going to pick back up and give a 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, or 20 to 30% gain, but it is something to start watching because it's given some great swing trade opportunities. Now, in the market conditions that we're in, it can pull back even harder, but the closer it gets to these levels, anyone that is long on this one and been catching the dips can catch this dip again and watch closely. And if it dips even more, if someone's conviction is high enough, it's another opportunity. Every single dip is an opportunity. It's not a setback, it's a setup for the next bull run. And in every single pullback is the next bull run. That's how they get started. Bull runs start as stocks start to fall, guys. It does not start once they hit the bottom and pick back up. No, the beginning started here. You just have to watch it. That's the part that takes work, patience, and execution for the best opportunities. So that is something to start watching if you don't have it on your watch list. And this is a long-term opportunity because it's in a sector of tech and growth. But within that long term, it's given some nice swing trade opportunities. And again, I'm not guaranteeing that same result. But at the end of the day, long term, if you do your due diligence and research, this is looking like an opportunity based off of analysis ratings and the articles that I've read. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.